Hello, everybody, and welcome to my first, and depending on how this goes, possibly last CGC unboxing. I am your host, James T. Keegan, and joining me today is only the best and brightest of CGC enthusiasts. So I've scoured the internet and the world. So first in, you recognize him as Blue Justice from my Sonic review, and he's wearing a shirt today. It's Triple G Comics.
Heyo!
Hey there, heyo! What's up, man? How are you?
Not so bad, mate. Really looking forward to this, James. Over the moon that this is your first CGC unboxing, so really pleased to be doing this with you.
Yeah, man, I'm absolutely excited. And, it's good to have you back anyway. You become kind of a regular here in Casa de Jamesy, you know, so you're welcome. He is the mythological beast that is Luke from Hydra Collectibles. Luke, how's it going?
Hello there.
Hello there. How's things?
I'm good. I'm really excited to see these books that you've got. Really excited to see what these grades are going to be.
Yeah, so am I. Excited, nervous, but excited. So we'll see how this goes. Next up, he's a 9.8. It's Jason Parker.
Oh,
hello. So, Jason, I'm sort of I'm dipping my foot in your pool today. Kind of. This is kind of your.
I can feel it right up there, mate.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank you very much for inviting me into your house. It's beautiful, darling.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're always welcome. And last but not least, he's the coolest kid in Cali. It's Efren from Past My Comics.
Hey, thanks for having me. So this is the very first time you're hosting a live show?
No, so I've done live shows in the past. I've done I have a show called Firefly Chats. It's a Last of Us podcast. I did a Uncharted movie review. Okay. Peter joined me for that. I also did a Sonic movie review where Peter chose to show up not dressed, in blue paint with no shirt on and his nipples just bearing free.
He's very sexy.
And he didn't run past me before, but I respect it. You know, I respect that decision. So so guys, welcome. You know, it's nice to find something that kind of you guys, because we all work together a lot on kind of each of your channels. It's nice to have something you guys can kind of come on here and talk about, because, you know, predominantly video game stuff, PlayStation stuff. There is some PlayStation related things in this CGC shipment, so it's not entirely disconnected. But, you know, I wouldn't even know you guys if it wasn't for these type of videos, like CGC unboxings, because that's kind of how I was interested in comics, started watching people like Jason, and that's kind of how I got into this circle. So that's a little background. So before we get started, we'll just have a look at the comments there. Peter, if you want to show us his StreamYard. Never fails.
Always here. And we have got our good friend Ben.
There he is.
Commenting on my t-shirt. Effing made it to it, mate. And then Ben supporting you because he's your friend. He's trying to remove all slab content from his life.
That's fair enough.
Very true.
No problem. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say for the people watching this that don't maybe see this other stuff that we do together and maybe aren't familiar with CGC. CGC is a company in America. They do comic book grading. So you send off comic books. They give it a score, encapsulated in plastic, like one of these. Oh, there we go. So you see top of the 9.8, and 9.8 is kind of generally considered the best score you can get. Like there is 9.9, 10, but it's fairly uncommon. So if there's any notes, so if it's a key, for example, on this is the first appearance of this 9.8, and this is the first appearance of a character called Punchline. So it says there. So that's all the notes. There's not really many keys in this shipment. So mostly variants and kind of some books that I just wanted for myself. So comic count, yes. So I'm excited to go through them. You guys. So Jason, I know CGC is a big thing on your channel. The rest of you guys, you know, is it a thing you've been into for a while, or?
Yeah, for me, absolutely. I think I first started grading maybe about 3 years ago. And it's one of those things where it's a bit of a slippery slope. Once you get one done, you kind of start down a bit of a path. Although CGC, as I'm sure you might touch on, CGC's got its issues. So I have started to move towards another grading company called CBCS. But yeah, I do a fair bit of grading. I haven't done any for a while, mind. I've not sent any to CGC for a good while, really.
I quit CGC. I just couldn't take any more what they do. And I'm not saying CBCS is any better. I'm not even doing CBCS no more. I'm usually just buying comic books on eBay if I see them that are already graded. I don't know, man. The whole process is just getting too much for me, to be honest with you. I love CGC books, though, and I love CBCS books. I love when they're encapsulated. You know, I just think
it's stressful, isn't it, friend? It's very stressful, especially when things go wrong.
Yeah.
It is stressful.
Yeah.
Do you think I've got to send it back? It's going to, they say, CGC will replace it free of charge. But if in the UK, normally you've got to pay for the shipping to send it back, and then it's gone for another 6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
So the turnaround times is the main issue for me, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But I love books that are encapsulated. I just think they add so much to them, But did you get your books cleaned and pressed also, or just?
Yeah, so I sent these to CCS, which is kind of CGC's kind of in-house grading. I got them in just in time. They used to do a thing called Quick Press. So it was $8. And it was just a quick run through.
Yeah.
I got it in like on the deadline, basically at the last minute, before they discontinued doing that. So these would be among the last batches that were done that way.
So how long have they been away for then, Jay?
So I sent these off a year, 13 months ago. I think. So they were in CCS for about 9 months, I think, and then 4 months getting from
9 months to be pressed.
About that, yeah.
Wow.
And like the annoying thing is, I would have just paid the extra whatever tenner per book and sent them to a private cleaner and stuff. Probably would have done a better job. Yeah. So it's been a long time coming. It's annoying. You're checking your account every 2 days to see is there an update.
So this is the interesting thing, isn't it? I don't know how Jason does it or Ephraim, but I don't have my own CGC account, and I used to go through Scott's Collectibles, and it kind of takes the hassle away. And also, I don't know if they automatically get a better deal or if they get a speed up or something, but it doesn't seem to take half as long as you guys have had.
Yeah.
Do you pay more than the regular CGC prices?
I think so, but not a. I don't know how much more, Ephraim. I've never really looked at the prices. I can't remember how much it is per book now, to be honest. But they've stopped doing it anyway, so I'm kind of stuck. Unless I get my own account.
I have about 5 or 6 books at CGC right now that I submitted. It's coming up to a year. When my subscription was still, I still had it with CGC, and they're still going to do the books, obviously. But my subscription ended. I'm not renewing. I just said forget it. And if I do it, I'll do it like Peter. I'll find a third party if I ever want one.
Yeah.
What do you guys think it means if a company like Scott's is no longer taking submissions for books? Do you think that means that this isn't going to be sustainable anymore?
No, I'll tell you exactly what it is, Luke. It's too much hassle for them. So basically, Scott's, for those of you that don't know, Scott's is a pretty big company down in London that do an awful lot of artist signings. They've got their own artists on kind of site, and they do comic conventions and things. Basically, the CGC, they make a very small amount of money per book, and then when you get that book back and it's cracked or it's got a hair in it and you send it back to Scott's, they don't charge you anymore for that. And I think they were getting more and more and more books sent back. So I think it's probably just a case of, for the amount of money they make on it, it's a lot of effort, and they're focused on other parts of the business. What they have said, and Jason might know more, but what they have said is once the big American convention seasons are over, they're going to go back to doing it. But I'm a bit doubtful of that, if that'll actually happen.
Yeah, I mean, how much is it? Normally, if you go through CGC through your own account and you go through the London branch, it'll cost you around about, I think it's about £22, £23, something like that. But that doesn't include postage, right? So Scott's will probably charge maybe around about £37, £38 maybe. But that is fast tracked. And they will also, that includes all postage back to you as well.
I did the maths on these. When I sent these off, it was €29 a book, but I didn't get charged until they were sent back to me, and the dollar has matched the euro more, so it's now 34 a book.
Does that include postage, James?
That's the postage, the pressing, that's everything. That's except for the actual how much I paid for the books before sending them off. So right, we'll get started, will we? Jason, like you said, what is a CGC unboxing without a problem? So Yeah, I have not looked at the grades of these. I went and taped up kind of blindly, so that would be a surprise to me. And I didn't look closely at any of them because I want that kind of awe to be genuine. But I took out one and I noticed a little rattling noise, and I was like, "Oh no, what's this?" So yeah, this is a Punisher issue 1 Malieve variant,
Nice.
which I actually
Nice
got this in a Forbidden Planet grab bag.
Did you
but
really?
it looked stunning, and I said, you know what, I'll send that one off. You know, it's not gonna, because it's a grab bag. I'm like, I'll get a 992 whatever, because it looked pretty clean. But yeah, I noticed the rattling, and I looked at the corner, and it's absolute like smashed to pieces. So
I mean, that's not even just a little bit, is it? That's complete.
no, it's like, I mean, you can touch the part the book is in.
James, has it bent the bottom corner there as well of the book?
There's a crack going up the back. The
other side is a bent corner of the book. It just looked when you showed it there, maybe not.
No, I think at the book it looks okay. So I hope after a reholder it'll be okay. But yeah, I just thought I'll get this one out of the way first and see what I got. So, yeah, so we'll go. If you make me big, we'll go. Right. So my guess on this was the only problem I saw with it. There's a bit of a corner along the spine. There's like a little bit of color rub. So like, but just based on the fact that I came out of a grab bag, I'm assuming it's in the 9.2 area.
I think 9.4, a 9.4.
9.4. Like there's no spine ticks, just that little bit of color rub on it, and the bottom there's a little bit of whiting on that. So
9.6.
9.6.
9.6.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love
9.4.
Yeah. So I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm excited, but also it doesn't really matter because I'll get it reholdered and the grade might come back different anyway.
Oh yeah.
So we'll just pull the. Oh,
jeez,
shit!
What the hell, man?
That's welcome to CGC.
Yeah,
that is. I'm not gonna lie, lads. That hurts.
You might as well burn that, mate. Burn it.
That's really
burn it.
That's shocking.
I would have to say that, you know, obviously, if it's going to cost you to send it back, you might not want to.
I might take.
You might just
again, it was just for.
Yeah,
it was just for me, so I'm not really that fussed about it.
But like, check on GPA on it, see what value is.
Take a look. I think I looked up a 9.8. I had notes and everything. I'll find them in a minute. But I looked up a 9.8 was going for 130, 140. So like an 8 would be, you know, price of grading, maybe a €20 more. You know.
Luke's right.
Oh God, I'm horrified to be honest.
How much is that going to cost you to ship it back? But CGC,
dude, if it's smashed though, will the insurance cover that? So they might insure what the value of that book is.
Postage insurance should.
Yeah.
That's got a Punisher, dude. Which year was it?
What year did it come out?
No, yeah, that book.
Oh yeah, Punisher 1, 2016 Malieve variant cover. But like, I love that. That's like one of the most iconic. I remember when I pulled this out of the grab bag, I was like stunning, and
great cover.
So, like, honestly, if it wasn't broken, 8.0, I'd have said, yeah, fine, I'll stick on the wall. You know, the book was 50 cents really. Out of a grab bag. So,
I think you should still put it on the wall exactly like that and just label it your Oars with Flaws. Like it's
yeah.
Nice segue there, Luke. Luke, if you wanted to show someone some books of Oars with Flaws, where would you go to do such a thing?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thanks, Peter. There's a channel called Hydra Collectibles. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of.
I didn't do it, Luke. I promise.
Want me.
Right. Do you want the bad news or do you want the bad news?
Give us the bad news first.
Okay, well, if it had come back as a 9.8, the last sale was in April this year for $230.
Okay.
So what's that now? That's about £190, I think, nowadays.
Isn't it? 200, 220, 250 euros.
Yeah, 220 euros. There isn't an 8.
I would imagine there's. I'd imagine there's not. Yeah.
Because obviously, if it was in such bad condition, then no one's going to grade it so low. But there was a 9.0, and I think it sold for about $60. But that was back in 2016 when the book first came out.
Okay.
I got a funny feeling, you know.
Less.
Yeah. Hang on a second. There's a 7.0. $16.
I mean, why would you even sell it
that's
for that?
15 euros, mate.
Yeah. Well, the only thing
this is why I think you got to keep it. I don't think there's any point.
Well, that's the thing. I was
claim the postal insurance and then just accept it as a loss.
Get
I was
some,
never
get some value out of it, James, by doing a video for your channel of you cracking a slab and take it out of that piece of shit case and show how you crack a slab or something and put it on the wall as it is.
Show how to crack. I don't know how to crack a.
Use a hammer, mate. Use a hammer.
Most people that do those videos don't know how to either.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I wasn't going to sell it, so I'm like, okay, an 8. But you know, if I do get it reholdered, it might come back higher. I like that's very harsh. I think.
It is harsh, but you know what? It just goes to show how Forbidden Planet treat their books.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If this video gets 100 likes, James is going to give it away to a lucky viewer.
Do you know what? Yeah, I will.
Is that your first? But James, is that your first CGC book?
That I've sent off myself and got back. Yeah.
So it's kind of got a bit of an emotional value there, hasn't it? It's priceless, mate. It's priceless.
Well, the only reason I opened it first is because it's fucked. So like. Anyway, onwards and upwards, lads. I'm nervous now. I'm actually really nervous because I don't think that was the worst looking book I sent.
Shall I make you big?
Go on.
Are you going to give us a nod when you want us to make
right, lads? Right, lads. What do we want? So we got PlayStation, we got some DC, Joker, Punchline stuff, or Marvel.
Get PlayStation 1 up.
PlayStation 1 up. Okay.
And we can all sort of guess what the score is going to be. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna hear 7.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Right. Jason, you're a PlayStation guy, so you might. I'm sure you're familiar with this franchise, right? We got Bloodborne.
Oh yes.
You ever seen this? Bloodborne. The Death of Sleep issue 1, Titan Comics from 2018. I got this on one of the Facebook groups. I think I got the entire run, 16 books for like 30 quid or something. So, looking at it, it was pretty clean. I didn't really see anything wrong with it. The only thing is that, if I remember correctly, this was shipped not bagged and boarded. There was 16 loose books. So for that reason, now again, this is for me to keep. Like, unless it was a 9.8, because I think a 9.8 goes for like 220 or something, I might sell it then. But like, other than that, I was planning on keeping this. So
when you ship these books out, they were not bagged and boarded.
No, so when I bought this,
I
got the 16 books, and there were someone's reader copies, and if I remember correctly, I opened the box.
Ephraim was about to vomit there when you thought you shipped the books to CGC.
Yeah. I just put a rock. I put a rock on top of them to weigh them down. You know,
that's how we send your game to you, Jim.
Yeah. So, right. So my guess is I'm gonna say, like, I'd love a 9.8, but I'm gonna say 9.6. Hey,
nice.
6.
Call it.
So you don't want us to guess what the score is then?
I'm terribly sorry. It's the first time, Jason. First time. We'll do it for the next one, right? So
he just rips it up. See, even Ian's guessing. 9.0. Those are the last
9.0. Yeah. Okay.
Premature as usual, James.
Of course. Yeah.
Right.
I'm quite happy with that. Right. What do we want?
Good one. That's it. So what's the value of that then, James?
So it was a 9.8 sold last year for 220. So that I would imagine that puts a 9.6 in like a 130, 140 range. They don't come up very often, and a raw sells for like 30 or 40. So, yeah.
When you
what do we want?
I'm sorry. When you guys ship a book out to CGC from where you guys live, how long does it take to get there? Because usually for me, it takes about less than a week to get there.
Mine took a week.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, but it was €70, so that's $80, $90.
Yeah, mine took 2 days with FedEx.
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Really good going. And that's then collecting it from my house. They collect from my house. 2 days later, I had confirmation that CGC had it.
Wow, nice.
That must be pricey, Jason. FedEx.
It was, but it was a load of books, mate. So I think if you can make it work in your favor. If you're sending more than, I think, around about between 9 and 12 books, based on the weight and everything, you can make it work in your favor.
Okay.
So yeah.
Interesting.
I think we should all just send our books over to Jason.
You've already
He'd
More
keep
than
them though, wouldn't he? We'd never see him again.
Yeah, of course.
I'd swap
you-
them for a worse copy.
Jason, I'll let you pick. I'm saving the only other PlayStations are my Uncharted, and I'm going to save them for the end because they're the ones I care the most
Okay.
about. So we got Spider-Man, DC Punchline stuff, or Spider-Man or DC.
Whichever one
Punchline.
comes out first.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do a little
Now-
blind poll. Right, okay. Oh, this is the big one.
Nice.
This is the
Nice.
one. This is the one that could pay the whole thing off if it's
Wow.
9.8.
I've not
Right,
seen
what-
that cover before.
First of all,
Yes.
what book is that?
So that's Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse issue 1. It's the 1 in 10 animated variant.
Yeah, lovely book.
I was really lucky with this. This was in my stack in my comic shop, and I didn't ask for it, but it was just there. And I looked at it, and I was about to hand it back. And I said, "You know what? That's a cool cover. I'll keep that." So when I was doing my submission, I just went through all my books and just checked values and stuff and sent. And this one was going for like 150 raw. And I was like, Jesus. A 9.8 at the time was going for 310. So I was like, great, that pays most of the submission off if I get a 9.8. It's pretty clean.
Sorry, which
the
variant, dude? Which variant?
The 1 in 10 animation variant, I think it's called.
Animation variants.
Or animated variant.
Jason's looking for it now.
The only
Yeah.
problems I had with it now was that there was a little bit of color rub along, like tiny bit on the back.
Yeah.
But the other thing was, you see right under the staple, there's a little white mark. That's like a scuff. Now I looked around, and it's on a lot of copies of this. So I'm assuming that's a like
defect.
damaged in delivery or a manufacturing defect, maybe. So I don't know if they'll be too harsh on that. Now looking at Punisher, I'm like, oh. But if it's like a 9.2 or up, I'll make a bit off of this. But this one, I'm nervous. So what do you
Say
think?
that again, James. You want a 9.2 up?
If a 9.2 or up, it was worth getting graded because I think raw plus whatever the graded is. Like I know that a 9.8 goes for 420-ish, 450. Like.
So are they the only defects that you just showed with that you could see?
That's all. It's absolutely spotless otherwise, and the press looks very good.
Who's the cover artist?
It is. I'll tell you now. Fabiano.
Oh, never heard
You know
of it.
Fabiano? No.
I'm
Looks
going
cover,
9.6
though.
on that one.
I'd say
9.6?
9.4. 9.4.
9.4.
Okay, I'm going to go 9.6, but I have to say, right, if it's a 9.8, the last sale on that was $450, which is
Wow.
about 430 euros.
Very good. Yeah.
I think
That's
it's a 9.8.
9.8. Oh, I'm gonna say 9.6. I'd be too. It'd be too optimistic of me to say a 9.8, and I feel like this grader was having a bad day. So
Okay, if it's a 9.4, you have to give it to me.
okay, yeah, no problem. Right, ready?
Yay! Nice.
I can't believe it.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Wow.
Tremendous.
Do you know
told
why
you.
I'm really pleased for you? Because if
I'm
it had
actually-
been a 9.6, right, the last
Yeah.
sale of that cover at a 9.6 was $41.
That's,
I'm not joking.
I actually can't believe it. Like that's
Graded?
incredible. I'm so happy.
Rated?
So, James, can I send you my raw copy and I'll take that one, please?
No.
It's worth asking. Worth asking.
Hey James,
yes,
I'm gonna send you your video games. And
I will do a trade.
But-
they're worth about the same. Yeah. Lads,
James,
I'm ecstatic.
Ecstatic for you, mate. Everybody,
Well
yeah,
done, mate.
can't
Really
believe it.
pleased.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Nice.
That's
result.
that's like 3/4 of the shipment paid off. Like that's
yeah,
Wow.
but that's a keeper. Are you gonna keep that? Or are you
not
gonna
just
sell
all. Like my rule of thumb: would I pay for something for this? No. Like I wouldn't. I was going to hand this back. So it's not. It's worth what it's worth to me, not any
it?
value.
So you're gonna sell it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I imagine it might go a little bit further
Peter's
up
going to buy it.
as the movie gets closer. If you're interested, Peter, I'll do
Mates
mates rates. Yeah.
I'll give you £350.
Okay, we turned this around, guys. I'm feeling good now.
Good
Uh,
stuff.
Right, what do we want next?
I should be the UK grader, shouldn't I? I got that right away.
You've getting
yeah.
one right, man. How are?
Oh,
Yeah,
where
but I'm
man?
gonna quit. I'm gonna
How
quit
are, man?
now.
How are?
I'm gonna quit now.
Right. We have Federico Joker issue 2 punchline cover. So, Peter, I'll just let you do it.
Yeah.
Federico.
Federico, yeah. Punchline number 1 is there?
No, it's Joker. The Joker issue 2. Federici. Sorry. Yeah, I love this cover. I'm a really big punchline fan. I collect a lot of her stuff. This went pretty much straight from comic store to bag and board to CGC within like a week and a half. So and these are, DC variants are like heavy cardstock. I'd imagine it's a 9.8. It wasn't worth getting graded if it's not a 9.8. So
it looks like a 9.8 to me.
I'm hoping there's not a spec on it, so I'm assuming so.
10.0.
It's a
10.0.
9.9.
Yeah.
9. Oh, imagine. I don't think I'm that lucky.
It's a 10. It's a 10.
Do any of you guys have a 9.9 or a 10.0 book?
Yes.
Jason
I got
has.
2 9.9s.
I have one.
Yeah. I just looked at the GPA, right, for that book, the Federici cover,
Mhm.
and in a 9.8, it's $31 was the last sale.
What?
Yeah.
Jeepers. I'll keep it then. It's a nice cover. I'm hot,
The Spider-Man book.
No, this one.
No, that
No,
one.
this one.
Oh, that one. Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy because if I remember right, I paid like 30 quid for it
Yeah.
raw.
So, I don't know if you can
Just
share
like
my
down.
screen at all, mate, but
Yeah,
it's tanked. It's absolutely tanked.
That's a shame. Well, I like it. I have a little punchline collection, so I'll keep it. It's also the first appearance of Vengeance, which is like the Bane's daughter clone that showed up in the Tinian run lately. So, we'll see. We'll see. Peter, if you want to clicky clack, there we go. Right. What are we saying? 9.8.
Yep.
Everybody.
9.8. 9.8 on this.
9.8. Love it. Okay. All right. Sweet. Happy. That's
Well
for
done,
yourself. Thank you.
Well done, mate. Nice one.
Right. Let's see.
When she shows up on the TV screen or movie screen, those books are going to go up.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Problem, isn't it, guys, with CGC, right? You send a book off because it's hot. Punchline was hot a year ago.
Yeah.
And by the time they come back, everything's cooled down. But if you look at it long term, it'll go up again. But
She's not going away, she? She's not. Punchline's not going away.
I think she's sticking around. Yeah, definitely. Ben, Lady Gaga. Oh my God, I'd love it. I think I could really see her showing up in the Harley Quinn animated series.
Yeah.
I think that would make a really good storyline, like Joker's new girlfriend, be a good rival for her. But I just love the design of her, and I think the idea, like she's like the opposite of Harley. She's like the more sadistic, like serious version of Joker. She's that as a psychic. I think that's cool. So next up, what if Punisher?
No, I do like that one.
Yeah, that's a nice cover.
What if Peter Parker became the Punisher? So that's a cover swipe of Punisher 1, isn't it?
what number's that?
It's what if the Punisher issue 1.
Did you read the story? Did you read the book beforehand?
I read a digital copy. Yeah, it was good. I
never
like
read
it.
it. I heard it was a good
Two of my
story.
favorite Marvel characters.
Yeah.
So I like that. So I think a 9.8 I'll sell and a 9.6 I'll keep. So I'm really
I think that was going for decent money a while ago, that one, James.
I think I remember right, 120, 130 for a 9.8, so 70-ish for a 9.6. Again, I got this for cover price at the comic shop, and back and board.
Cover 8, mate. Is that what it is? His first
cover 8. Yep.
Yeah.
9.8.
Say 9.8. I hope so.
Let's have a look. It looks clean, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Show the back. Show the back of it. Anything wrong?
So there's just this little line, like color, like color wipe line, but the Miles thing had that too.
Yeah.
So I would be inclined to think.
I think
I'm
it's probably a
sticking-
9.8 as well.
Yeah, I'm sticking 9.8. I'm going
9.8?
with Ian. Ian saying
It's
9.8.
got to be a 9.8,
Right.
mate.
9.8. All right, let's find out. Yep.
Oh,
You can see 9.6. Okay,
9.6 is still good.
I'll keep it. You know, I'm happy
Yeah.
for that. Like I like the cover. I like the story. I'm not that fussed. So
€60.
yeah, I'd still make 20 quid
Yeah.
selling it. So I'm like, yeah. All right. Yeah, what are we feeling? DC or Marvel?
DC.
DC.
Save the best for last.
Okay. You got so all my DCs are the same comic, it's just different covers.
Okay.
So this is the cover A of Joker 2. So I'd imagine that's worth even less than the Federici thing. But again, first appearance of Vengeance. Yeah, who was hot again, like you said, she was hot for a minute when I sent these and just kind of died out then. So you know, yeah, she's like Bane's daughter, so she's just a female version of Bane. So there's a whole like murder mystery. Bane died, and she showed up to like get her vengeance. Yeah, she didn't die, so she could stick around. We'll see. But what are we thinking? 9.8? I think a 9.8. This was with the Federici variant.
So where did you get this book from, mate? I like to know.
I think I got this from Comic-Cana Direct, I think, or CGC Emporium. It was one of those.
Right. And they all bag and board their books, don't they?
I ordered a pack of top loaders and asked them to put them in the top loaders.
Right.
And they did. So this was shipped in a top loader, so it wasn't even moving around.
Super protection. Ian says 9.6.
Yeah, we need a 9.8 because Ian's starting to lose the faith here. He's starting to drop his scores a bit.
Yeah. So I just think I say 9.8. I think it's a 9.8. Good card, you know, nice heavy DC paper.
9.8.
I say 9.6.
I say 9.8.
9.8. Luke, optimist.
Yeah, I mean, I want what's best for you, mate. Like it's hard for us.
What do you think?
It's hard for us to really see from here, so it's not. I hope it's a 9.8.
So do I. Right. You ready?
It should be a 9.8, shouldn't it?
Should be.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's interesting, James. Just before, it's interesting your comment there about the nice heavy DC paper. I think you're right there, man. The quality of DC paper compared to Marvel comics.
Marvel is shit.
Marvel's
wouldn't wipe my ass.
crap.
I wouldn't wipe my ass with it. Like
well, it's
there's
like
a reason.
tissue paper, really.
Yeah. Do you know? Awful. Like really bad. Like most stuff that gets by the time it gets to the comic shop, it's already. You know.
Oh, you've got him back. You've got him back. Well done.
Yeah.
By the way, Ian had a little bit of a tumble today, I think. I hope you're all right, buddy.
Yeah.
Hope you're feeling all right. Yeah. We're thinking of you.
Yeah. Right. What are we going for? I'll go for Marvel. Let's see what we got. Jason, you're a fan of this guy.
Ooh, nice.
John Tyler Christopher.
Mate! I've sent. I'm going to be sending one of these off.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Negative Space variant.
Negative Space variant, Spider-Geddon Zero.
I think it's John Tyler Christopher, isn't it?
It is John Tyler Christopher, yeah. It is based on the video game suit, so I got this right away when the game came out.
That's when I got
love
mine.
this cover. I'll keep this regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
So, I just love it. I
I'm
see why you like
surprised.
it, though. It's stunning. Like,
I'm surprised that CGC have put it in that way round
it's upside down. Yeah.
because I've seen books very similar where Spidey's hanging upside down and they flip
like that.
it.
Like that, really? Jesus, imagine. Yeah. No, I'm happy they got it right. So, I love this cover. So, yeah, I'll be keeping this regardless. I'd like a 9.8, but 9.6.
You're saying about books being upside down and stuff, and like maybe the wrong way round. But back in the 90s, they used to do flip books, didn't they? Like I know I've got some Spider-Man books where if you flip it round, you've got a whole different cover and a whole different story on the other half of the book.
Symbiotes, mate.
I wonder if you can request it going in one way or the other, though, or do they just say no? This is the front.
Well, it depends.
I think it depends on how you submit it.
Okay.
So, for instance, Planet of the Symbiotes, yes, has got on the back cover, is it a Scarlet Spider, I think?
Yeah.
So, if you submit it as Scarlet Spider, then that will be on the front.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you submit it as Planet of the Symbiotes, they should.
Oh, right. Okay.
Go on the front.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Right. So, pretty clean. I think, nothing wrong with it. So, should be a 9.8, but with that what if Peter Parker, I'm thinking
It's a great
could be a
cover.
9.6. So
Love
that's
it.
stunning. I'll keep it either way. I don't really care.
Yeah.
What that
Let
is.
me let you into a little secret.
Yeah.
I originally sent mine off as a pre-screen for a 9.8, and it failed.
Okay.
So I looked at it and I couldn't see any spine ticks or anything, but I've sent it off to be pressed, and I'm hoping to get a 9.8 on it.
Yeah.
As a result.
Okay.
So I think it might be a difficult book because of the blue
Yeah.
to get a 9.8 in, mate. Because it's all blue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
I'd love it for it to be a 9.8 for you.
I would love it too, but I think I'll say 9.6 on it.
I think it's probably a 9.6, but if it's 9.8, I'm going to jump through the roof, mate.
Oh, a 9.6 I'm happy with anyway. So
let me pull it up on the GPA.
Yeah.
James, just hold it near the camera so we can look at the edges.
So it's quite like not a tick on it. The corners look pretty
Looks clean, doesn't it?
clean.
That looks like a 9.8 to me, man.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong there, is there?
Are there any fingerprints on there, like smudges on the front of the cover or anything?
Nope. No. Not good. Oh wait. You got the color rub. That it's something to do with this back like ad.
It's the same.
Every time I see it, it's always got color rub.
Yeah.
But guys, did you know you could get that game for free?
Yeah. Marvel Strike Force. Yeah. Get this game
Where'd you get it free from?
It's a mobile app, isn't it?
from the App Store.
The mobile phone game. Yeah.
Do any of you guys play any like mobile games like Candy Crush
Yes,
or whatever?
loads.
Like,
Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
Wordle.
Nah.
Wordle, yeah.
draw with friends. I used to play or something. And the Marvel, one of the Marvel ones,
Marvel
Champions
Fight Force,
Contest of the Champions or something.
Conquest of Champions. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I got
I've never played any of them.
Pokemon Go. Got that.
I played that for like a day when it came out. I remember it took over the world. Remember, like for a week, like you would look around when you walk around and see people.
And
playing
children
it,
were
like, it was crazy.
disappearing down holes and stuff.
Yeah, we're getting their phone snatched.
Yeah.
Because they're like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right, let's do this. So what are we
I
saying?
reckon
9.6?
I want to say a 9.8.
I think it looks really clean. I think
Yeah.
that could be a 9.8.
I'm
I think
hoping
I'm
for a
going
9.8 for you, mate. I'm going to say 9.8 because I really want it to be.
Yeah. Okay. My gut's telling me a 9.6, but I'd love a 9.8. So let's see. All right, 9.6. Okay.
It's still good.
I'm not upset about that.
9.6 is still good.
Still a book. It's on the
9.6.
wall.
Oh, man. A
About
9.8, right, was about $122. That's the last sale. A 9.6 at a John Tyler Christopher variant, $40.
Do you know, I'm keeping it, so I'm not that.
Well, that's the
fussed.
thing. I mean, it's a keeper. It's for your personal collection, so the value doesn't really affect
A
it.
lot of these covers, I mean, correct us if I'm wrong, James, but a lot of the books you've sent in here, there aren't keys, they're not first appearances, but the more artwork, it's nice covers, it's stuff you want.
Yeah. It's stuff I like. Like most of these were from my own collection. I just decided
Absolutely,
to send
yeah.
to CGC. I didn't
Stick
buy
on the
anything
wall.
here to make some money. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
And absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
people submit books for all sorts of different reasons, and good on you, mate. That's what Amanda does.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's what Amanda does.
Right. What do we got?
Good fortune.
Okay. Nice. Another Joker too.
All right, okay. Which covers this, dude?
This is the Bermejo, Bermejo. I love this cover. Like I know this is all. I know this is only in a 9.8, like 40 quid if even. But I love this cover so much. So I'm just gonna keep
Something
this
about thigh-high PVC boots, isn't it?
and
It's handy it being in a plastic case as well now, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I love this thing. The second I saw it, I was like, I have to have that. Like, so yeah, I was doing my submission. I said I'll throw that in. Stunning. But you know what though? Like CGC doesn't really here in Ireland like has no presence at all. Like there's no shops you can really buy them from. Like Forbidden Planet has 5 at a time, and they're not big ones. It's like usually 9.6s of modern books. and a lot of the time they're green label because they obviously don't really. The people working there don't really understand,
Forbidden Planet, did you see?
Yeah, Forbidden Planet Dublin, but
I've never seen a Forbidden Planet with CGC books.
Yeah, I think I don't know, someone. It was obviously someone in the behind the counter's idea to get them in, and just nobody's buying them. But I'm fairly adamant you could sell any book here for at least 50.
Yeah,
because the hack of if import fees, shipping, and everything. Like I think anything I put up will be like in 50s.
What's the market like in America, Efren? Because I remember when I went to Florida 5-6 years ago, probably before I got back into comic collecting, I wanted to pick up my first CGC book. And in the Florida area, I went to 3 or 4 comic shops and none of them sold CGC books. There was none for sale.
Wow.
Loads of back issues. But
I live in San Diego, and every comic book store that I go to, they have a lot of CGC books on their walls. Even the one I went to this weekend, Into the Void Comics, he specifies on CGC. There's a lot of CGC books. So I'm not sure, they're more, I'm not saying they're more prevalent here in San Diego, but there's every store I go to, there's like tons of CGC books on the wall,
Yeah. All right. What do we think? I think a 9.8. I feel a 9.8 on this DC.
I want to be
I'm going 9.6. I'm done with 9.8s.
Yeah, 9.6.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Do you know what though? It could be a 9.9, couldn't it? With
These are the type of books that get them, but I'm not gonna shoot for the sky.
I will.
I think.
I'm going.
Okay. Oh, I'd love you. I'd love you forever, Jason. Luke.
Yeah, I mean, Jason does make a valid point with the card stock and all that. Like, it could be, but I'm going to play it safe and go 9.8.
9.8. All right, we ready?
Yeah,
I think it's a 9.8. I love it. Yeah. Never a doubt.
Good stuff.
9.8. Awesome.
Daddy.
I don't get as excited because they're not my books.
Do you know what? It's like. Do you remember when you do you have Argos when you were a kid? It's like when I was a kid and we were brought to Argos to get toys and you're watching the conveyor belt go down.
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
Your toy comes down. It's like that feeling. I don't know why. Like I can't explain why I'm so happy. I just am.
Did you used to go through the catalogue and storm what you wanted for Christmas?
Yeah. Right.
And through the women's lingerie sort of.
Oh God! So this is going to show you where my head was at the time I sent this. I'm laughing now.
Okay.
So we're no, I think a 9.870 now. So
First appearance of
Carnage
Shriek, I
movie
think,
came
right?
out, yeah.
Shriek, is it? Shriek,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was just a flip of the coin of Shriek might be popular coming out of that movie. That being said, I got this for free. This was included in a giveaway I won. It was like a Christopher J. Scott Campbell Black Widow book, and this was just in there with it. Not an amazing condition. So
I think
Punisher.
Based on this one's age and how people would probably have treated it in the past, because no one cared until that movie. So I reckon this is probably like an 8.5.
8.5.
It's quite low.
That was what I was thinking when I sent it as well. Now
Let's
that being said,
look at it.
it looks a lot better than when I sent it. So the press obviously did wonders.
Any
there's
spine
just
ticks on the spine there, dude?
Is there what?
Any spine ticks?
There is a couple of really faint ones. Nothing super noticeable.
I say 9.0.
9.0. I'm gonna say it looks better than when I sent it. When I sent it, I thought that would get an 8.59. I'm gonna say a 9.2.
Okay, so is this from 1993? Yeah.
Yeah. Was it worth 20 quid?
No, I'll tell you now. The last sale was $100 in June, 12 months ago, and we was going for $173. That book.
Yeah.
That pre-movie.
It didn't look too bad, from what I can see, I think it's a 9.4.
9.4. Yeah. That'd be nice.
I'm going 9.2.
The thing with this particular book, like a lot of people obviously had the whole set of the 14 issues, so people didn't really want to split them up. So again, it depends how they were stored, because this is always going to be the one at the front, isn't it?
At the front.
It's issue number 1. It's the one that's getting most knocked about.
Yeah.
I still think it's going to be quite low. I'm sorry to say,
just
because of its age.
I'm not selling this thing for anything, but also like it's a
nice
Spider-Man.
cover.
It's a lovely cover. Like that's the
always
maximum.
been a nice cover.
It's the maximum carnage art like for the game uses. So like that's something I
So
think about.
besides eBay over there, do you guys sell anywhere else?
If Facebook Marketplace,
Okay.
we have an app called Adverts as well that you can sell on. It's kind of it, isn't it?
Yeah. In America, you got Craigslist, haven't you, Efren?
Craigslist. Obviously, a lot of people sell on Instagram, Facebook, groups or marketplace. There's a site called Mercari that people put books up there too. Or there's another one. Yeah, MERCARI. People sell books there. There's another one too. And yeah, there's all kinds of places we can sell. A lot of, I go to a lot of, we talked about it yesterday. I go to garage sales that people, I go on Craigslist for that specific reason. I put comic books or comic book lots and see what people are selling on there,
Yeah.
But you have to get there early, man. A lot of people are looking at it. And if you're not there early, you're going to miss out,
Yeah.
We've got a site called Gumtree, but I would not buy anything off Gumtree.
Is that still a thing? I haven't seen Gumtree for years.
What's the other one? We got Spot
Viva
as well,
Street.
isn't it? The
Yeah.
Viva Street or something?
Bootso
Do you
app.
have Done Deal? Is that a thing there? We have a thing called Done Deal as well.
Yeah. We have a thing called Offer Up, an app called Offer Up.
I've heard of that before. Yeah.
I just genuinely don't think anyone gets rid of comic books anymore. I used to see them in charity shops and everything all the time. Now people are too wise. They know what they're doing. They look them up.
Yeah.
They sell them on eBay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna 9-2. What's the range from
9-0.
9-0?
9-4.
9-4. So between 8-5 and 9-4. So
Nice.
That's good.
Yep.
I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't think it would be that high. Yeah, I'll take that. All right.
Nice.
If you don't want it, I'll give it a home.
Yeah. All right, delighted. Yeah, okay. Do you know what? This has gone all right. I'm pretty happy with it for the most part. Aside from if it wasn't for the shattered slab, I'd be pretty much over the moon for the most part. But
Yeah.
Guys, it's always a good time when you do unboxings, man. There's just so much fun to do.
It makes you feel fun. Like I'm already like I need to do this again. I need to send off more stuff.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, okay. Right. So I'm down to my Uncharted now. That's all that's left. So I sent off Uncharted. These are the ones I care the most about. These were the reason I sent my books off. I did a submission in the first place. I originally was only going to submit the 6, and then it was like, oh, you pay the same shipping up to 10. I was like, okay. I was like, oh, but I have that book, so maybe I'll do that book, and then it got to 15. So,
James, real quick, I'm not into Uncharted at all. I know it was a movie, right?
It was just the movie just released in February, March. Me and Peter did a review on it.
Yeah,
he
I remember
liked
that.
it.
Peter's favorite movie, right?
I hated it.
Tremendous.
I think it's an insult to the brand.
So it is a video game also, correct?
Yeah, so it's based on a PlayStation series from the PS3 kind of era. Jason, you're a PlayStation guy. Have you played Uncharted?
I've played all of them, mate.
All of them, yeah. Big fan.
I really enjoy the Uncharted games, very much like Tomb Raider sort of thing. Love those.
Yeah. Used to be called Dude Raider.
That the new games like Lara Croft and Uncharted are very like you're fighting people all the time, shooting guns at them and stuff like that. Oh, not guns, but bullets. And however, I do like the puzzle elements and the
yeah, I do as well. Yeah.
exploration side of it.
Yeah. I did write down what I thought each of these was getting, so I'll just get that up quick.
So this is Uncharted, yeah? I'm going to have a little...
Yeah, so the 6 issues, I sent all 6.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just wanted them from my wall.
But his OCD means that if they're not the same grade, he's going to...
They're not going to... No, listen.
It doesn't matter which grade they are, but they all have to be the same.
These range widely in like condition. So I'm not expecting. If they're all above a 9, I'm kind of happy with that. I will. If there's 3 of a certain grade, I'll use that as like a basis to. I'll trade up or down to get matching in that grade. So, but I'm in no way am I expecting.
Are these your big ones, James? Because wasn't there an Uncharted book you got which was quite hard to get or something a while ago? I remember you saying.
An Uncharted. Oh no, that was The Last of Us, I think.
Oh, Last of
Us one. Yeah. Right, I have it here somewhere. Hang on. Give me a sec.
Can I just say something? There's nothing on GPA for Uncharted at all, which seems to imply
it's from DC. So I can tell, like I think issue 6, 2 to 6 goes for like 30 to 40 in a 9.6, and then 70 to 80 in a 9.8. But issue 1 goes for 250, I think. That was a year ago, so that probably went up when the movie came out and then went back down again. But it doesn't come up very often. So
are there some on the census, Jason?
Yep. On the CGC census. There's nothing on GPA for Uncharted, and I want to check. I'm spelling it correctly, aren't I?
No, right. So we'll get started anyway, because there's 6 of them, and we won't have much conversation between. So, Uncharted issue 6. My guess on this was 9.4 to 9.6. So I think there was a corner crunch on it, which is still there. Yeah, like a tiny bit on the. On the bottom, just a little bit. So yeah, I think a 9. I'm gonna say 9.4. Probably get away with it. So, any guesses?
9.2.
9.2.
9.6. I'm going with
9.8.
9.8. Oh, I'd love it. Be fucking.
I think it might be a 9.2.
Hang on. The tape's not helping. There we go. All right, ready? All right, 9.4. All right, I'm happy with that. Okay.
That's near mint.
Yeah. Radio. Issue 5. I guessed 9.2 spine ticks, like a good few of them, and bad color breaking ones. If you can see,
I can see one.
White spots. There's like 3 or 4. Yeah. 9.2. I think could be a 9. I'd really be good at it if it's like an 8.5 or something. But yeah, what do you think?
Nice cover, isn't it?
It's I love this one. This is probably my favorite cover out of all of them.
Yeah. The spine ticks are
spine ticks.
Gonna get it, but aren't they?
So I'm on eBay right now, guys, and this guy's selling the whole set of Uncharted.
$3,000.
$3,000, yes.
He wants $3,000 for it. He's insane. He's never going to get that. I think if they're all 9.8s, no, 1,200 to beat at the most.
From 9.2 to 9.8 and $106 shipping.
So there's like three 9.6s, a 9.4, a 9.2, and a 9.8, and he wants $3,000 for it. He's never. That's insane. Never gonna get that. Right, spine ticks. What you think?
9.0.
9.0.
Yeah, I say a 9.
9. Luke.
It's hard, isn't it? Because like obviously they're getting one of these after another, right? And they're taking them out, and they're similar style books, similar color. I think it might be a 9.4 again.
Yeah. Yeah, I said 9.2. I'm gonna stick with that 9.2. Okay.
9.4.
9.4. All right. Might be a 9.4 sesh I'll be going for.
Well done, Jason. Good guess.
Thanks, mate.
Sorry, it wasn't a guess. It's pure skill, isn't it? It's your grading acumen.
Not really.
Yeah.
Luke got it, but Luke's coming out as the dark horse grader here, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't send books off. I don't. So I grade my own comics, but I don't send them off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Issue 4, I said 9.8. I think there was just some pressable stuff on it, no color breaks at all. So I guessed a 9.8, but
9.6.
Yeah, 9.6.
9.8.
It's very clean. There's like nothing at all wrong with it. I'm gonna say a 9.8. I'm gonna shoot for it. Shoot for the stars.
What about Jason?
I think it's a 9.6.
9.6. Okay.
9.4.
You know what though? That's 3 9.4s. I'm all right with that.
You might have a set.
It'll be a 9.4,
right? So if someone's there grading, like I know if it was me, you're there grading multiple books all from the same lot or the same series, and not that you're going to consciously say, oh, they're all the same, that's what we're going to grade them, but if you make a choice and say, well, this is a 9.4 because of this, you then can't backtrack on the next one because you know subconsciously in your head that you gave the last one this grade. And if this one's better or worse, you've got to go either side. I think 9.8 would be too big a jump. I think that's why I mentioned 9.6.
Yeah. Right. Issue 3. Funny enough, I said a 9.4 for this. So I'm gonna stick with it and say I got a 9.4. What was wrong with it? Just dull corners. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, it's too light a cover. You can't really tell.
I think it might be. I mean, those little dings on the corners. It's such a common thing to be on every book, isn't it? Like, I don't think they're going to downgrade too harsh on that. I think that might be a 9.6.
Yeah.
I'm going 9.8 just to
the
prove
more,
you
don't you,
wrong.
on thicker books?
I say 9.4. Go with the other ones. Yeah.
The other ones.
9.8.
Jason?
9.6.
I'm gonna say a 9.4.
Yep.
9.4.
Oh, I'm getting excited, lads.
This is awesome.
There's only 2 more left. So I mean,
in
whatever.
all seriousness, it would be great to have a full run, wouldn't it?
Oh my, I'd be excited. That's what I want. Like now, if these aren't 9.4s, I'm gonna swap up or down to get 9.4s. So I have a 9.4 set. So I can't believe
OCD at its finest.
Yeah, it just fucking shows that I can't grade for shit. Because I was looking at these saying, oh, they're on 2 opposite ends of it, you know. But yeah, Luke, you might be right though. Your man just got lazy.
So are you going to be really disappointed if this is a 9.8?
No, I'll take a 9.8.
There'll be a 9.8 and a 9.4 both up for sale at the same time for the same price, and he won't buy the 9.8.
if they're
Yeah.
best case scenario is like this is a 9.4 and one is a 9.8 because I could take one being a 9.8 and the rest 9.4s. I don't know why that makes sense to me. It just does. Yeah. So issue 2, 9.2 to 9.4. There's 3 spine ticks on it, color breaking. I'm just gonna say the grade is the great. Yeah, it's cool. It's very Bondy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The back, I think you can see the color.
Tom Welling.
I reckon.
Can't really tell, can you? That's what
I reckon he had 3 minutes left before lunch, and so all of these are just 9.4s.
There's 9.4s.
I say 9.2.
This book, there's only 4 on the census.
Is it what? 4
There's
on the
only
census?
4. I'm going to cheat
really.
here, right? There's 2 9.8,
Yeah.
a 9.6, and a 9.4.
Okay.
I say 9.2 because of the ticks.
I think it's a
9.4.
9.4.
Well, I must be a 9.4. I don't think I got a 9.6 with those ticks. So let's see. Yay! Lads, the pressure. I can't believe it. I'm actually stunned. I really can't believe it. Pressure's on now, isn't it?
Yeah, last one.
Right.
Not for us, it's not, mate. Not for us.
What's the value of this book at a 9.4 then?
So there's a 9.4 listed on eBay for 170, I think. So I would say.
So listen, there's a 9.8 sold very recently for $600.
Wow.
What? Really?
I'm not joking. And there's a variant cover that went for over $1,000.
Yeah, the Adam Hughes 1 in 25. Yeah,
Yeah.
for $1,000. 600.
$600.
I'm stunned at that. I didn't know.
Suddenly
that.
he's not hoping for a 9.4.
Well, no, I want a 9.8 on this
I
thing.
suppose it's a key book. Is it the first appearance of
Nathan Drake, yeah.
yeah.
Does
What's
it
a
say that
9.6?
on the-
Do you have a
does it say that on
9.6
the cover,
price?
James?
Yeah.
No,
9.6.
it says based on the game by Naughty Dog.
The last sale was $115.
Oh, I'd rather a 9.4 than a 9.6 then.
Yeah.
Go on, be an ad. I'll take. I don't know. No, I don't know. Well, I suppose if it was a 9.8, I could sell it, get a 9.4, and get 400 quid. So obviously, I'd rather the 9.8. Honestly though, I'd probably keep a 9.8 anyway. What do we think?
I think it's 9.4, man. They just looked at all and they just put a 9.4.
I said 9.6 to 9.8 because there's just the staple is slightly misaligned on it. That was the only.
This is your
the
last
only thing.
book.
Yeah.
I'm going 9-8. Me and Ian are going 9-8.
Yeah,
9-8.
9-8.
I think it's 9-4.
You think it's 9-4? Efren?
I say it's a 9-4. I think it's going to go with all the rest of them, man. I think they just looked at it as 9-4.
Just don't be a 9-6. Like 9.
Yep.
Hey!
What a result.
What are the odds of that? That's unbelievable.
Well, yeah, that's interesting, isn't
I
it?
have a whole matching set.
That seriously, that is very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
That
But,
might
like,
be
why-
worth another video on its own.
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
But like why would they like if they were just gonna slap a grade on, they take the 6 that are the same series,
They know that collectors like to have the same grade, don't they?
Oh, you think that was on purpose just to make me happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll take it. Thank you, Mr. Grader. Yeah, I'm what an ending. I'm ecstatic. Yeah.
It is unusual for all 3 9-4s.
Yeah, like if I crack them, if I crack them, did nothing to them, they would come back different grades. I'd be certain of that.
Did you take pictures beforehand, James, of the books?
I did. I can't find them. I don't know where they are.
Because
But
it would have been really interesting to send it to someone who's got a bit of grade and skill, not me, but maybe someone like Jason or someone like that,
yeah.
and get them to just look over them and see if there is a discrepancy, because
But
it feels strange all of them to come back the same grade from the same.
and just the way like
submission.
some of them were as clean as I've ever seen a book, and some of them were like 6 color breaks on them.
Yeah.
It's I'm not going to complain, but it is odd. But I mean, I have a matching 9-4 set, so I'm happy with that. I don't have to do anything now.
Yeah.
It's not like if I had one 9-6 in there, I'd have to get rid of it and get a 9-4. So, but there's only one 9-4. Oh, I wouldn't be able to. I just have to submit them until I get a 9-4. So that'd have been a pain in the arse.
Yeah. Oh, please.
Happy days.
Nice.
I'm excited. You know what? Overall, I'm ecstatic because I got a 9-8. I got 9-8 on Enter the Spider-Verse and a matching Uncharted set. So that's really couldn't ask for a better result than that.
Yeah.
So, right, lads, that's me. Before we go, I just want to say thanks for showing up. Before we go, why don't you all let us know what you got coming up on your channel? So, Peter, I'll make you big.
I've got my usual videos each week. I can't remember what I've got coming out this week. It'll be some toy video and some comic video. And then tomorrow night at 7:30, we've got Boys and the Toys going live. So that's a live show at 7:30. We're looking at 1/6 scale, smaller figures, vintage figures, games, and a focus on figure photography tomorrow night.
Very good. So that is the show. Myself, you, Luke, and Ben from Attention Seeking Geek do once a month.
Yeah.
Every month now, isn't it? Yeah. So
it's
always a good time. So I'd recommend tuning in for that. Luke, just because you're next on my list here.
I'm not sure what slide you got up first. So yeah, Hydra Collectibles, where we let our geek flag fly. And I've recently put out a Planet of the Apes showcase video where I'm going through my NECA Planet of the Apes collection. I absolutely love these figures. I think they're some of the best action figures ever created. So I'd like to encourage you guys to head on over and check out that video. But as well as that, I am also regularly joined by all of you folks here for the Geek Retreat. So this is a weekly show that we all co-host together. And it's just a fun Sunday night hangout. So it's open invitation. Anyone that wants to come on and join us and have something to say, just let us know and we'll get you on.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
It's actually a really great show. I went on there a couple of weeks ago. Loved it. Had a right laugh.
It's good fun, yeah. Jason, what have you got lately? You have had a video recently?
Yeah, so I just uploaded a video last night, I think it might have been. And it is my entire collection of CGC books. There's 83 books in total, and they range from modern books, Silver Age, bronze, some cheap books, some expensive books. So it's a good selection. So that's out at the moment. I'm also only 51 subscribers away from 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So it's getting so close now. I'm really excited. in the last month, I think my subs have gone up. So we're very close now, guys, to that 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you could hit that subscribe button for me, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.
It's a great video, great channel, so I definitely recommend it.
Thank
And
you.
Efren, last but not least, what you got? I don't have any plug.
I'm only like about 1,400 away from 2,000 on my YouTube.
Oh, very good.
They're really close. I just dropped a video today. Actually, I made my very first trade on Facebook. You know, I traded a book for about 5 comic books, and I just posted it on my YouTube page. I'm always on Instagram posting stuff. I'm going to be going Comic-Con. It's in about 2.5 weeks, so I'll be doing a lot of live broadcasting from my Instagram, and also I'll be going live with Hydra and everybody else during Comic-Con on Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that. The first one we did was Star Wars. It was a lot of fun, and I'm gonna do it again at San Diego Comic-Con the week of July 20th, I believe it starts on a Sunday. 12 noon my time, 8 p.m. your guys' time. I'm going to be live from San Diego Comic-Con. That's going to be
That is awesome. That is so cool.
Yep. Just to get to go to San Diego Comic-Con is much.
I've been going for over 30 years now to San Diego Comic-Con, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Amazing.
Yep.
Right. So the link for everybody's channels is in the description. So anybody watching who enjoyed this, please give them a sub. And as for me, I have my Last of Us. Stupidly didn't upload my own thumbnail, but I have my Last of Us Summer Games Fest review that I put up, and I'm working on a PlayStation Productions kind of update video at the moment. So that'll be soon. So thank you everybody at home for watching, and we'll just do a little awkward wave goodbye. So see you.
See ya.
Bye.